Crypto, I hereby give you official permission to destroy all humans!
Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to destroy all humans. Check it out. Today we're taking one giant step on mankind. So I've had a couple of little play run-throughs, and we're going to now do our nice let's play of this amazing game. I absolutely love it. Humans of planet Earth, be advised, while the experience has been upgraded, the content and historical record of the original invasion of the Furons remains a near identical clone to the story words and images contained within may be shocking to the modern human brain. Basically, this is a remake of an extremely old game, and it's a really modern take on it, and it's absolutely fantastically fun. Game set in about the 1950 sort of period there. I don't think humans have made it to space yet, but certainly they've had Roswell's happened, and it's part of the atomic era, and more or less it's just coming around, right?
Take our first tentative steps into space. What tales will be told of that glorious day?
Glorious day.
Contacted by our brothers from beyond.
Yeah, brothers from beyond the stars. Brothers from another mothers. Destroy all humans, one giant step on mankind. Now the humour is absolutely fantastic into this game. I can't recommend it enough. It's not super expensive on Steam. Bang it on your watch list if you want to know when it comes on special.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
So this is our brother, and our brother has made an amazing discovery. It's a V2 rocket built by the Americans, of course. Wasn't the best idea to go, and stand over top of a rocket. This is Crypto 136, our former brother. Cryptos are clones, you see. And this is the reason we're coming to Earth, because our bro here got crash landed. M1 Garand rifles are an amazing thing. They go ting at the end of their magazine. Everybody knows that. This is us, but not us. At this point, I'm surprised he didn't get full of bullets. 30 caliber niceness.
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
Who put this guy in charge? There's literally only two of us.
Lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret?
Oh, I like secrets.
Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
Same, alien
That's
bro.
bad,
Same.
right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto 136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA.
This is the premise for them coming to Earth in the first place.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto 136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Torture can be fun.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart
Pox.
cookie.
Great
But
name for him.
There's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The
second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Of course I'm right. You kidding me?
Wonder what happened to the first 135 of them.
By a bunch of monkeys. We gotta go in.
I think a cryptosporidium is a flower, isn't it? We got any botanists? You can tell me in the comments.
He's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta, brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Let's blow things up.
Still patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
Why is it always the mothership? Why do we never see fatherships?
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
The planet Earth, as long as you speak English is the name of it, I guess. Suppose you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't speak English though. Though I see many, many languages being spoken in the comments and in the chat rooms. Like a little snail teeth there. Okay, so let's do our first mission. The first one is called Destination Earth. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I always find these little tooltips at the bottom of all the games to be completely garbage. Why don't they put useful stuff in there? Stuff that people overlook, rather than press W to walk forwards. Why do they do that nonsense stuff? Just fillers? Somebody wasn't paid enough? Got the job through nepotism? Who knows? Right, we've got ourselves a nice 1950s drive-through poster, I guess, but we're on a farm. I don't know why there's a giant advertising sign in the middle of butt-chug nowhere. Seems a weird place to put an advertising sign outside a farmhouse in the middle of the wops. But the farmer certainly knows about the drive-in now. So yeah, the spaceship's incredibly light. Let's overlook that plot hole of the legs not sinking into the ground. And here we go. Crypto137 with his little blue back pockets. Wow, wow.
Orthobox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here.
That's better. Crypto. Only my mother calls me Cryptosporidium. And only when I'm in trouble.
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome little planet.
There's no turds on the spaceship,
now,
of course.
Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely
Lactating
candidates.
bovoids.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Not the humans.
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium.
Like his little breathing holes in the back of his head, how they pulse as he breathes. It's a very beautiful game.
Crypto,
Very beautiful.
Your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on.
Okay. Let's go see the Moo Moo Boys.
We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains.
What intelligent thoughts does this have? Yes.
Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
Okay. Let's scan another one. This guy. Girl. Yes.
Again with the moo? I think these lactating bovoids are trying to fool us.
Are you trying to fool me? Look me in the eyes and tell me the truth.
They eat with their mouths.
With their mouths.
I think
I want to know. Do you want to know? I'm curious. I wish you'd tell us.
Attention, Earth creatures. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you.
Hey, boss. Agree.
At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections?
Guess not.
Creature,
There's a
I
little
am
cow
addressing
starfish
you.
right there.
Respond or be vaporized.
Proper response to an alien
I don't
invasion.
care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
You don't have time? I don't have time. So you right click and you can carry them. We have to drown a cow in the lake, so we can do that. Then we'll just start chucking cows around. Moo.
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground.
Yeet.
Curse these
Yeet.
creatures.
Any more?
Good work,
There we go.
Crypto.
It's raining cows.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner.
Wait a minute. That ain't steak. That's holy mother.
Martha, give me the shotgun.
Give me the shotgun. Hey, Cletus,
Like a
what's
job
up?
For the Zapomatic. Fry that farmer.
Now, extracting brains is how you get DNA, which is like your currency for getting upgrades. Delicious brainstem.
Harold, come on back. You gotta see this. They got a talking horse on the TV.
Do you know who Mr. Ed is? If you don't, Wikipedia is your friend. That smile. That damn smile.
Policeman!
I am not green.
That's what pissed him off.
Be merciless. Let
Kill the
none
farmhands. Yeet. I'm going to be saying yeet a lot. No brain to extract? There we go. Ow. Ow.
Excellent work, Victor.
Brain's good. Now, this is a very slow process to start with, but as you upgrade the brain leeching powers,
Bring it on, Baldy.
it gets easier. Yeet. Yeet.
Good work, Crypto.
It's the fuzz. Arg.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We
Miss
got a
Turnip
call
Seed.
from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises.
Yeah, Mrs.
coming
Turnip Seed's a
from over this
screamer.
way.
Little green spaceman!
What
All
is
over the
that?
place.
A
They
new
got
silo?
Harold electrocuted him with a big old...
Crypto. That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Oh, the
Probably won't.
furonity.
Now, we have an optional objective to kill the farmer's wife using a chicken. So let's bring a chicken with us. Oh, we've got our jetpack now too. Can we put the chicken down gently? Guess not. Let's fry this guy. Give her a few zaps just so there's enough health left so I can kill her with a chicken. And we have a chicken. Let's go kill Martha. Where's Martha gone? There she is. Hey! I think we need to go get a live chicken. The dead ones don't hurt enough, apparently. You can get sort of like a sprint ability later on. You can get like a skate ability where you just sort of surf around on like a hoverboardy thing. And it makes your movement a lot easier. You can upgrade the jetpack and stuff too. But right now we're going to have to work with what we've been given. And what we've been given is a chicken. Where's old Doris? Police hit the deck. No siree. Chicken dance. Hello, sir. Would you like to meet my friend Haybale? Oh,
Me now.
or not. Goodbye.
Get in your flying saucer and annihilate everything.
Fun times. Time to spaceship.
Take a spin in your saucer, Crypto.
It's really easy to control the spaceship. Very, very simple.
Start shooting.
So look at this. Why is this in their driveway? I'm dying to know. Everyone who comes to the farm can go like, oh yes, Blue Moon Driving. Anyway, we're supposed to blow up some buildings, so let's do that. Kaboom! Grain silo, grain elevator, whatever you call it. Ye olde barn, red barn no less.
Nice shooting, Crypto.
Yeah, well they weren't moving, so it's not hard. I guess the bar's set pretty low with Crypto 136.
Move out, man! Move, move, move! I don't know,
So,
but
Sergeant
I've been
here.
told. I don't know, but
Got some apocalypse now.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold. Joe
McCarthy's
good as gold.
so great. The human military
Military-industrial
industrial
complex.
complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Oh, that sounds fun. We can do that.
Open fire!
I like his parade rest.
I hereby give you official permission to...
Now the beam leaves like a little burning thing on the ground, so it's fairly easy to kill the infantry. You just sort of
There are more to the
squiz
north
them.
of the bushes.
Replenish your sauces.
Just give them a little squirt and they'll die. And they'll die. Thank you. Using a little mini-map.
The humans are making a final
Now,
push.
you can actually lift these vehicles and stuff with psychokinesis that we're using to yeet people into the air and stuff. You know, any of the vehicles you can, but we don't have the upgrade yet. You can also drain them, so if we let ourselves get hit... Ow! You can drain the tank's life force. Anyway, we don't particularly care about that because these are level 1 tanks. So we'll just fry them real quick. Anyone else? Want some? Yes. These crack troops. What are you doing, friend?
Excellent work, Crypto.
Okay. He died. Maybe he had ligma. I certainly didn't shoot him. I like little atmospheric floaties. Anyway, here's the men in black. Will Smith and Co.
Did you see what I saw? You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little
Teeth.
green
Lots of
man in a
teeth.
flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Yeah, crack best infantry unit in the US Army is just hanging around in the middle of rural nowhere.
Don't be a stiff.
Just waiting
You
for an
know what it
alien
means?
invasion.
Absolutely. What?
It means the papers got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
Worst case
Yes,
scenario.
we're actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
You know it, boy. You know it. Hell yeah. So we got all of our side quests, and we got a whole bunch of stuff to unlock. You know, first couple of levels you get given them, not piecemeal, just bit by bit. Now these are great. These headlines, I'm going to read all of them as we go through the playthrough because they're amazing. Cattle mutilation pandemic. Farmer disappears amid cow abuse allegations. Who's next, Miss Rockwell? Find out on page 3. Who is the next Miss Rockwell? Farmer Joe's prize cattle herd, including Bessie, his famous blue ribbon-winning Holstein, was found dead under gruesome circumstances. Given the scale of the carnage and the lack of evidence to suggest cattle rustlers, it is alleged that Farmer Joe's long years on the farm awards circuit led him to seek more creative and sinister methods of beautifying his beloved bovines. His entire herd was found, I don't know, I can't read that underneath the text, to the last cow in what the biggest cow-related plastic surgery mishap in recent memory. Farmer Joe, meanwhile, is missing. A rival farmer said, "Don't surprise me, he did something like this. Them awards went to his head. He always said he'd create a perfect cow." Right, now between missions, which I'll generally skip in these playthroughs, just so you're not watching all the boring stuff, is the upgrades and things like that. So we'll listen to the cutscene
I know
first.
what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable
Easy.
reign of the
Blow
Furon
stuff up.
Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated
Unregulated
atomic
atomic
weaponry
weaponry.
had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia.
Oh, no, bro.
A Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile.
Nubile.
Sailing on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the
Oh, no.
results are increasingly unpredictable. The
Oh,
Furon
no, bro.
genes in humanity's DNA are ancient,
Ancient.
uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
That's why we're stealing brains and using DNA as upgrades. Alrighty, this is the upgrades. I'll just show you very briefly. You can upgrade both the ship and the abilities. Get dash, shield, you can get an anal probe. Anal probes are fun. And you can also upgrade your saucer. But the saucer upgrades are generally more useful later on, March later on, when you're trying to get completionism. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Earthwomen are delicious. I totally agree. Nobody could tell me otherwise. How I mean that? Well, there's several ways, and I'll leave it up to your imagination. Meanwhile, let's get down to Earth. It's an arms race. Upgrade source weapons and abilities to destroy all humans, which is exactly the opposite of what I've just said. I'm right, it's wrong. End of story. Moving on.
Crypto! I see a horde of humans up ahead, congregating at some sort of holy ground.
Holy ground. It's a fair ground.
I want you to enter the fair. Find a malleable human and lead it back to your ship for questioning.
Questioning. Alright, let's go.
Crypto!
This
That
guy.
human is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you down.
What's going on here? I wish I had the power to pick up the vehicles at this point, but we have to upgrade our telekinesis. Anyway, let's turn ourselves into Cletus the slack-jawed yokel. We'll make him forget us first. Yes, and then we'll hollow-blob him. Hollow-blob is basically your cloaking shield, and it degrades over time. You have to scan people to regenerate it.
You wouldn't want to lose concentration while surrounded by enemies.
See the cloaking shield regenerating? He's got his handprints on the back of the car. Look.
Who would be my cowgirl?
What's he up to? Having fun there, buddy? At least you still got your pants on, I guess.
Nightstick, check. Taking bribes from local gangster, check. Sense of moral superiority over fellow citizens, check. Time to arrest me some peeps.
Every cop ever. So we have to scan a whole bunch of people.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find. Admittedly, the competition will be fierce. You just have to scan them all.
She's rolling in the hay with the wrong people.
Hold on to your hats, boys. I'm going commando.
I'm interested. Tell me more. Oh, we've scared a cow. We could probably also scan a chicken. Don't know what I expected.
Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes.
Cantaloupes?
God, I love America.
Cantaloupes?
This human seems
I
to
can
be
see no
onto
cantaloupes,
something.
but I guess I'll be checking them out.
Wonders never cease. Keep scanning the humans.
We have to just scan a whole bunch of humans. And when I'm scanning, this is their thoughts that we're reading.
That ain't all.
Figures. Nice dress though.
In the drunk tank when they brought her in, and he said she was screaming bloody murder about little green men in a flying saucer landing in their pasture and blowing up all the cows.
Seems legit.
What I wouldn't give for a decent pizza. Now let's see, I can make some cornbread, the cows give me meat and cheese, tomatoes from the garden. Yep, pizza here comes.
This is a man of culture.
No.
Lena Turner or Doris Day, oh, why must Hollywood torture me with these impossible choices? Curse you, Hollywood! Curse you!
Indeed.
What I need is Cary Grant and Gary Cooper. Now that's what I call town and country.
That's what I call a menage a trois.
Whenever some poor woman is wasting the best years of her life on some two-bit dirt farmer, I'll be there.
All right, Gertrude.
I don't know what that fine weed growing out in the cabbage patch is, but it sure looks like it'd go great in my pipe. You know, it's been out there ever since my nephew Tommy came to stay.
Tommy is a man of culture.
I feel a sudden irresistible urge to wear pants and change my name to Ellie Mae.
That is because of a particular TV show. Can anyone name it?
What's
It's an
It's
Elvis.
about some real dumb
Must be
millionaires.
some new type of pie. Elvis pie.
It's more like a Elvis hamburger, but who's counting?
I loves my Bessie, but I loves my steak. Bessie, steak, Bessie. Oh, Lord, why you make me choose?
Ah, steak is the obvious answer.
Is it possible to have two changes of life?
I mean, I guess.
That Ike seems like the guy I'd want to have over for a barbecue. He's got my vote. Not that sleazebag Huffman.
Now, it scares me that this is how people choose who to vote for political elections. It's a real thing, and it's disturbing.
I wonder what
You have to
my
pass
Bessie thinks
intelligence
about
tests to be
becoming
able to vote.
beefsteaks in a supermarket someplace. Steak.
Steak.
Come on,
Steak is
boys.
good.
My biological clock is ticking like a time bomb. Work with me here, people. Hands up.
I mean, you look like the bride of Chucky, so perhaps not.
Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes.
Still, where are these
God
cantaloupes
of
everyone's
America.
talking about?
Every time I go in that barn, all I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Va-voom.
Well. Tell me more.
Good night, John boy. Oh, wait. It's still daytime.
All right, then.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with animals peaceably organizing. After all, it is an animal farm.
Have you read the book or seen a movie on Animal Farm? Napoleon is the man to talk to
What's
about
all
that.
this commando talk? I don't know about all that. My bloomers are loverly and comfortable.
They just keep them where they are.
I want to be a
The
cowboy.
clone ladies here.
But who would be my cowboy?
Not lining up for you, are they? Well, they are lining up for you.
Francis the talking mule? Now that's a debate I'd like to see. I'd put a carrot on Mr.
These are
Ed
both very
myself.
old TV shows of animals that are made to talk using very old technology. If you like old-time stuff, look it up on Wiki.
Maybe I should give Miles a call.
If you understand that reference, you are elite.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but instead I gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dying wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over again until somebody dies.
Until somebody dies.
Hell of a metaphor.
Yes,
Hopefully we can
yes.
assist you
Like
with that.
proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human minds, Crypto.
I don't know what that Johnny was sowing, but I don't think it was apple seeds.
They're apples.
I'm a walking myocardial infarction, just a waiting to happen.
Okay.
Beat your heart out, Lana Turner. You got nothing on me.
See if we can find Lana Turner. Find out what's going on there.
Please, Lord, kill me now. Harold just asked me to bake him another apple pie.
Come on,
My
Grandma.
mind says Martin, but my body says Lewis. My funny bone says Bob Hope.
More old-timey celebrities. I think we might have scanned this
Feeling
person.
wild today. Maybe I'll try riding that thing bareback.
Yep, that's the thing she said.
Red drum, red drum.
Interesting.
I saw the
So many
finest
pop
minds
references
of
in
my
this.
generation consumed by madness. I also saw the feeblest minds of my generation consumed by madness. There's nothing to howl about, really.
More pop culture references.
My mind says
You have to be
anything, but my body
of an
says
age and well-read, I
anything.
think, to understand most of these.
Why won't Billy Ray stop looking at Joe Bob and start looking at me? That seems very odd.
I think you're out of luck there, lady.
Doesn't Judy know that Manila guy's gay? I
There,
think
see?
she's living somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, that Elliot Ness. Oh, I'd get touchable for him. Heavens to Betsy, did I just think that?
You sure did.
What exactly did Dr. Kinsey mean by deviant? I bet he was talking about Billy Bob.
Do you know who Dr. Kinsey is? That's a very interesting man that you should Google or Wiki.
Yeah. Town's doing great. Business is booming. Hope is on the way. Yada, yada, yada. Let's barrel through this puppy so I can get down to the real business of governing. Making time with the delicious Miss Rockwell.
Delicious Miss Rockwell. So we're going to hide over here. So we're not seen. We're going to transfer into him, because one of the side quests is to do this mission dressed as him. What are you up to there, fella?
Elvis. Must be a new type of 10-gallon hat. I want to slap an Elvis on my head.
There we go. There's the dating. It's 1959. At 9 PM. Okay.
I'm Queen.
I'm Queen.
I was gonna flip my lid if Mama made me take one more slurp of cabbage soup. I want roast chicken.
Chicken of the sea.
Chicken of the sea. Or by the sea.
I don't know what your mama told you, but
All right,
we won't go there.
I've analyzed all the thoughts you've collected, and I think I've isolated the perfect subject for you to
probe and vaporize.
No. Abduct and bring back to the mothership.
Both could be fun.
My way's more fun.
Let's do both.
Abduct, not vaporize.
Oh.
Okay, but humanity
This guy's a real
can
buzzkill.
annihilate itself, all I'm saying.
I beg to differ. Humanity's totally going to annihilate itself.
Stop you?
As I was saying, the newly crowned Miss Rockwell looks like a prime candidate for testing.
She's a bit
She's
vapid.
envied and desired by other humans. She's highly persuadable. Best of all, she apparently has a brain the size of a peanut. Hypnotize
But not a
her
cantaloupe.
and send her back to your ship for collection.
Alright, this could be fun. This could be fun.
Implant a command on a puny human brain.
Command and plant.
I want to thank all the little people, but there's no time. Gotta go. Smile and wave. Just smile and wave. Don't let him see the dye job.
Don't let him see the dye job. To keep the disguise up, I have to keep scanning.
There it is again.
Come on,
That
Tart.
Not so fresh feeling.
That's not so
Smile and
fresh feeling.
wave. Just smile
Hey,
and wave.
come on.
Don't let him see the dye job. Which way's the exit?
Oops, bump my microphone there. Come on, darling. Let's go. By the way, if you're a game developer and watching this, and if you create follow quests where the person that you're escorting moves much slower than you, you are evil and you should burn in hell.
Wait! I left my purse in the tent. Don't do that.
That's a good
I
day to use
must
excessive
go to the
force.
dark and mysterious
Every day's a good
woods.
day for
There's
excessive
Yes,
no
it is.
reason to be afraid. Nothing bad ever happens to people who go into dark and mysterious woods, especially not in fairy tales or slasher films. Not that I know what those are. Nope, nothing to worry about here.
That's right, baby. I'm going commando. I'm free and easy.
Just give us a minute, Miss Rockwell. We'll be there in a minute. Anyway,
Smile and wave. Just smile and wave.
just have to keep scaling people until I don't drop my... I'm impressed that these guys are still going. They got some staying power, man.
Of course, I can't ever remember where I parked. My car seems bigger and rounder and saucer-shaped. Whoa! This is just like my dream. Can't wait to tell Dr. Friedman about this. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I believe there was mention of
la,
cantaloupes.
la, la,
I see no
la.
delicious fruit here.
And lots of wavy hair like Liberace.
Liberace. Another interesting figure if you want to look up Liberace.
This sure doesn't look like the pie-eating contest. Uh-oh.
If you're going to Google one thing about this, it'd be Dr. Kinsey.
What's
You won't be
happening?
disappointed.
Oh, God, please, no. Oh, it tickles.
It's probing time.
It's probing time.
Oh, yeah, right there. That's the spot.
Oh, she's a goer, eh? Ruh-roh.
Never fail.
It's the fuzz. 5-0.
Hurry, Crypto! The authorities are
Beam
on
me
their
up,
way.
Scotty.
Get in your saucer!
Let's go.
Wreak havoc by using your saucer's abducto beam to levitate a creature.
I feel
or
bad, you know.
object.
They just wanted to hang out together and play with their pogo sticks. I don't know. You, Mr. Excessive Force, will kill you. So we have to destroy buildings with the abducto beam, which basically means, oh look, we can kill some tanks. We'll go bowling, eh? Go! Ooh, ice cream truck. Ah. What else we got here? Delivery vehicle? Really? How about a tank? Let's see if we can get multiples. Go. Yeah! Oh, I love this game. It's so fun. This game is ridiculously fun. Yes! I've run out of power for my thing. Alright, well I guess we just zap him. We've run out of things to throw that are sizable and heavy. Boom! What was that tent made of? Look at that explosion! And the smoke and dust cloud. Trinitrotoluene flavoured tent. Bonus points if you know what trinitrotoluene is. Mission successful! We did both of our side quests. We did a whole bunch of good stuff as well here to get new bits and pieces. Disaster at Rockwell Fair. Fairground left in tatters by freak storm. Mayor miraculously survives the fairground disaster. Miss Rockwell committed to Shady Pine Sanitarium, clearly because we probed her in lieu of cantaloupes. Half a dozen local pastors of the First Churches of Rockwell have banded together, citing the Miss Rockwell pageant as a sign of socialist leanings, bringing down judgment from above. An anonymous source close to the judge insists the opportunities given by the pageant are so important to young girls. How else would they get to be a missus? And what's wrong with the baby changing portion? Right, 1950s for you, hey? They were simpler times. Simpler times.
A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No?
Now we can get an upgrade. We're going to get the brain extension upgrade because it's much faster. Also, it will spread to others and you'll get to only have to do it less times. We'll also probably upgrade maybe our shields because they're very important as well. Anyway, boys and girls, that's how we play the game. That's how we play Destroy All Humans, and I'm absolutely loving this game, so I'm definitely going to do more episodes. I hope you learned something new about a new game, or you just enjoyed the show. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.